And I think we're live. Happy New Year, guys. I'd like to welcome everyone to the live chat tonight. First one of 2020. Kick off the new year. I hope there's going to be a few people about. I'm just going to change my settings here so that idle chat messages. There we go. I'm sure I've just seen something from Gareth and Zoe. So hello to you guys. Hope you've had a nice Christmas. Hope we're going to have a really campy new year. Yeah, it's not even going up on my screen yet, but bear with me, guys. Want to hear all about what everyone's done for Christmas, how fat you've all got, how much you've overindulged, because I haven't done that many of it, to be honest. I knew I was coming in strong for 2020 with a lot of fitness plan. So I've sort of refrained and kept all the stuff to a minimum. So there we are. There we go. I've got your chat now. Gareth and Zoe first. Hey, Boxcart Willie. Hi, Happy New Year, everyone. I can't remember that name in the chat. So hi, Boxcart Willie. Welcome to the chats. I think we've got 6 people in the house. This one's up really quick. Happy New Year. And to you, Michael Sanderson. Ooh, I'm talking too fast already. I've got a bit of coffee in me. I'm on 3 a day, three coffees a day. They are pretty big. Brendan Allen, hi Kev, Happy New Year and all. Yeah, ate too much, still fat, but fatter now on a health streak. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people do it, don't they? And a lot of people slag people off for doing resolutions and that, but it's normally the people that can't be asked to do them that do the slagging off. Tom D, new subscriber here. Nice one. Thanks for that, bud. Welcome to the chat. Tell us a bit about yourself. Are you just a watcher, or have you got your own channel? And then we normally just share out. If anyone's got a channel, we'll give it a shout out, and normally we all go and check it out. Hi GZ, did you see my WhatsApp? No, because I was messing around on the phone, just trying to get it all together. Tom, where are you from? Our group on Facebook. I did, mate. Who got ill then? This is the first year at Christmas in a good few that I've not actually had the flu through Christmas. It felt great. But who got ill? I know Brendan did. It's a pretty shitty thing just to get ill right at the festivities, especially if one of the things that you look forward to most is having a bit of time off work, and then you bloody get ill during it. It can be a bit harsh. I've noticed I've just missed a comment there. North Wales Bushcrafters, Happy New Year. I hope you've had a good one. Yes, mate. Thank you. It's been all right. English Woodsman, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you, Dan. Hope you had a good Christmas with your family and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I've actually been out since Christmas as well. I've actually been out for a camp. We was running a little meet for everyone, but everyone's cars decided that this was the last winter, and loads of people's cars were packing up and all that stuff, and it just ended up being just a few of us local boys in the woods. And I'd set my heart on filming a certain way, which any of you that run around the woods with cameras in your hands, that you know that, especially with the group meets, that they can be hard to film. A lot of people can't get it right, including myself. I'm not saying I'm no special, but I'd really put all the work into trying to get what's the word I'm looking for? I wanted to feel the vibe. I really wanted to capture the vibe of the group meet, because most people just go and go to the woods and they do the thing, filming, and then when they get loads of people there, it's just more socializing. But I really wanted to capture the essence and the feel of a group meet camps. I don't think I've ever done it well in the past, and then no one was really turning up. So yeah, I ended up sleeping in the van for the 2 nights. We did go for 2 nights, me and Lily, bit I thought, you know what, if I'm going, I'm just wherever the lads are, I'm just taking my camping chair and just sit around the fire, and that's what we did. But it turned out it was nice. And it was nice to have that just instant setup. As soon as we got into the woods, we was there first. We lit a fire and sat down, and then when it was time to go home, we just drove out. It was yeah. I won't do it every time. I'll definitely miss my hammock. It's all right, fireworks going off in the background. More fireworks there than last night. But yeah, so we haven't been out. We didn't film it because, yeah, but we'll film the next one. We've got another big meet in April, but there might also be a night hike coming up. So if you're interested in finding out about that, pop over to Gareth and Zoe's Facebook page, which is I'd Rather Be Camping. Someone lob it in the side chat for a link if anyone's not there, but I'm sure everyone is there. But there might be some news coming soon for everybody. Getting over the flu now, says Brendan. In the market for a camping knife. Are the sub 20 quid ones off Amazon? If I was you, I'd probably go to a website called Green Man Bushcraft, and then you can pick up a Mora on there for about 15 to 17 quid, and you get like small neck knives for about a tenner. And I just know that there's a quality, and they're not snides or like that, and they're probably, you get a better knife for cheaper than eBay, Amazon, and it's solid. And yeah, that's Green Man's Bushcraft. And the more you shop with them, you get like a dividend, and you get more and more off. The more you shop with them. But it's not just knives. You can find sort of shooting equipment, archery equipment, all sorts really, firelighting stuff. So I'd definitely pop over to Green Man's Bushcraft for that. Albion Camping, Owen is in the house. Evening and Happy New Year. Hello and Happy New Year to you lot, says Andy, Kent Survival. Happy New Year, guys. And Gareth has popped the link in there. Yeah, Tom, we have some few cheap knives, PBK and Anglo Worms, and they've all been brilliant. Also have Moras too. Yeah, they don't. I swear by these cheap knives. I love them. Never lost one yet, but I just feel like if I did lose one in the woods, I wouldn't be as distraught if I lost a £100 or more bushcraft knife. But some of them are really good practice. Even the cheap ones are really good practice on if you want to get into sharpening and stuff. I think it's a lot better to practice on a cheap knife rather than a more expensive one too. So what did we get? What did we all get? What goodies did we get? What goodies did we get for Christmas? And anyone else got any resolutions in the chat? Or any big camps where they're going, or where they're taking the channels? Let's get the side chat full up with comments, so we don't run out of discussion. It's all right. I just seen a red light behind me, and I wonder what it was, but I think Alexa's been listening to me. Kent Survival Andy said he got some slippers. I got slippers, but I was due some. But we wasn't in our family this year. We wasn't doing for adults, so we was only doing for the kids. So I had to go and get I'm getting back into my hiking. I've been out today actually for an hour, and yeah, you have to have good pants when you're doing a lot of walking. So all my holy pants I had to get chucked out, and I had to get a new lot in. I've just gone like monotone on my screen, on my other screen. Andrew Worley, stop drinking. Welcome to the chat, Andrew. It's another new name I've not heard of before, but big welcome to you. Brendan is to do more camping. Oh, definitely. Definitely. I don't think I camped more than 6 or 7 times last year, and that is terrible. That's like the worst for me in about 8 years. But I did get out. I worked it out the other day, and I think I did have like just over 4 weeks spent in the van, so like 30, 31, 32 nights in the actual van. But that's not bad, I didn't think I'd used it as much as that. But I did use it in big blocks of time rather than loads of different events. So to do more camping, yeah. Thanks for that. Fixed or folding blade. Oh, they will sell them all, mate. They will sell them all, honestly. I'd have a fixed over a folder. Even like, I don't mean to criticize anyone's work, but there was the Nomad from Ben Orford. Beautiful knife, absolutely stunning workmanship, but it just never locked. And if you was gonna see a campfire around a campfire and whittle, the amount of pressure you needed to hold the knife was crazy, because it is such a good knife in all other respects. If that does slip and it just closes on your finger, your finger's going to be nearly off. Because it is a proper tool. But I just didn't like that about them, and I've never really been a folder. The only time I've ever had a folder was just a little one and a lanyard. I think I gave that to what did I give it to? I gave it to Manstuff TV's son as a present. I made a sheath for it and a knife and all that. And basically, I only used it to open bacon really around the campfire, or putting a really fine point on a pencil maybe. But Yovik Outdoors, yo. Happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year, Lee. Are you still up in the Highlands, or are you getting back, coming ready for work? Gareth agrees. Fixed blade, new Merrill boots and walking sticks. Got to go out walking and lose weight this year. Yeah, that's another one of my resolutions, bud. Already been out there. I'm sorry. Oh no, it's all right. It's on my other Instagram account. It's on my big Kev account. I put all my meals and that on there today, and put my hike on there. Oh. More hiking for me this year as well, says Andy. Kent Survival. Same, says Owen. More walking, less talking. William Kenny says, how's it going, lad? And all the following. Happy New Year. New Year, lol. I'm good, mate. I'm good, thank you. I hope you are too, and you've had a nice Christmas, and with all your loved ones and that. Less talking. Hope that doesn't mean me. Andy, Kev, less talking. But yeah. It was I've done all my measurements. I did all my measurements yesterday of all my my calf and my gut and biceps and across the old man boobies, like. Yeah, the decorations come down on the 29th after I come back from camp, Gareth. Took all the decks down. Ours are still up, too hungover to do it today. Yeah, well, I didn't celebrate or anything of New Year yesterday, because I'm also going teetotal, which is, so that's healthy eating, more exercise and teetotal. I really didn't want to wake up and start with a hangover. Or have you had any freebies to review, and if so, what was the best thing? I've been offered in the past, but it's always been cheap tat that I won't ever make a review on. I am in the process of talking to someone now about something, but they keep messing me about, and it's I don't know. I was talking about it with Gareth yesterday. I said, oh, you know what, I'm just fed up of it. They wanted to send me a stove, a cook set, and a survival blanket. But yeah, I don't know. They're just messing me about. They just keep emailing. They want this and they want that, and so I said, you know what, I'm not bothered. Don't send it. I have done a lot of reviews on the channel though of other things I've purchased, like hammocks, tarps, sleeping bags, knives, axes, all that sort of thing. There's plenty of reviews down the channel, but it's all stuff I've purchased myself, which I think sometimes that gives you a little bit more honest review. Especially as that I've never done a review of anything I've not had him, not owned for a year. Or if it has been like under a year, like 10 months, 9 months, it's been on some serious camps. Sorry if I woke anyone up last night with text. I don't know, but I knew you was blattered when you was writing what you wrote. I knew you was blattered, and all the kisses you put on the end of it. I thought, he's steaming. Lee's struggling with Signal, so I bet he's still out. Hope he is. That'd be a good couple of. That must be 10 days, 2 weeks up in the Highlands. Can't fault that. I'm struggling. I was just going to sleep. Luckily, Gareth. Am I being sponsored by Sports Direct? No, it's just the biggest cup I could find. Some sneaky product placements there, isn't there? Turning into Gareth. Every time you see a picture of Gareth, there's an O-light torch in it somewhere. I can't send you a picture without a light torch. Yes, mate, still at Glencoe. Nice. How's the van working? Is everything working? Anything you would have changed? I know when I come back from like 2.5 weeks away, I would have changed a good few things. I still might when the warmer weather comes. Show them a mug. That was just honestly there next to my beer. You've got too many then. They're all over the house. You, Zoe, and the kids must have about 8 each. Yeah, spot on, a few bits to sort, but it's done me proud. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I was surprised I've not got the night heater in mine, and I was surprised at the weekend when we was out that it wasn't colder than it was. Me and Lily was both in our summer bags in the van, so the insulation is doing a pretty good job. Granted, it was only got down to about 3, I think, but yeah, it was all right. That through night not working out too well though. Go on, explain. They'll be getting a poor review. In your last video, you used a weird branch. So is it better than hatchet? Use the weird branch lopping tool as well as your hatchet. In my last video. Oh, I can't think, Tom, to be honest, bud. I can't think. Can't even think what I was doing with it. Was it when I was making the spit for the chicken? Oh, I can't think. It's warm in your woods, Kev. Yeah, they tend to be a couple of degrees warmer in the woods. Even when there's been a whiteout, a big frost, you can, it doesn't always penetrate into the woods, depending on the canopies and stuff. So through night's getting a weird one. Cutting down fir trees. I can't say that's my video. I think you've got me mixed up with someone else, or it definitely wasn't the last video anyway. I don't know. Uncomfy to wear, incorrect specs, not fully waterproof, just not worth the premium price tag. It's not a premium product in my opinion. Uh-oh. They're going to regret sending that one out then, aren't they? Are you going to set it on fire with with the O light? That'd be something. Unless you mean the little Laplander, I normally use a Laplander, a little Laplander saw, and that's good as well for the smaller, quicker cups. Yeah, good idea. No, yeah, I can't think what video you're on about. I don't think it was a recent one. It might have just popped up. I bet you've seen. I know what's going on. You would have gone to my channel and seen one of my most popular videos, which is where we was shelter building, and that was a bill hook. That's called a bill hook, and that was yeah, that was stolen. We started building a shelter there, and I kept it there at the shelter, and someone stole it. It was a present as well the year before for Christmas. It was like a secret Santa at West Yorkshire Bushcraft group meet, and someone gave it to us. But yeah, it wasn't my last video. Yeah, I know what it would. It would have been one of the top videos on the channel when you first look in, because it's done one of the best. Yeah, we won't say something is good just for the sake of it. Too risky to play that game. Yeah, never. You've got honour and morals. If it's something that's not as good as what you thought, then it was. Yeah, enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, yeah, it was definitely a bullet. They're a nice tool. Definitely. I definitely enjoyed using it. I only had it for about 4 months, I think. It was a bit more forgiving than an axe to use. You know, if you've been using it for a while, and obviously you've got the bill hook, and then you've got the square edge on the other side. So it's a bit like a knife and a machete and an axe all into one. All right, it won't do as big a jobs as the axe would, but it's a lot more forgiving on your hands if you've been using it for a while. Perfect for shelter building and stuff like that. But just the look of it, you know, if you was walking around, I don't know if you drive or whatever, but if you had to walk in a distance with something like that hanging out your Bergen, and the police was happy to pull up, it looks a bit like a nasty tool, you know. You would have a little bit of explaining to do to why you was carrying it. That's the only downside to stuff like that. Going back to Gareth, yeah. No, you'd lose respect in the community as well, mate, if you would have said, yeah, this is all right, and then I don't know how many people you've got on your group, or how many, what, you've got 8k subscribers, you know, that's 8,000 people there that were like, nah, they told us to go out and buy this and it's over shit, and that's 8,000 people with not as good an opinion of you anymore. So the legality of carrying an axe, is the 3-inch blade thing still stand? I'm not too sure of the size, but it's like anything, any sort of knife or any sort of tool, that you have to have a good reason to carry it. Do you know what I mean? Boxcart, Willie, what would you say is the best water filtration system to use for 2 people? I still like my Sawyer Mini, with the bigger squeezy pouches. I still like that. I'm pretty sure Gareth has already used. I'm not sure if they use the Mini, but I know they use the Sawyer for them too when they're up in the hills. I do like to start off with probably a Millbank bag though, which you can can normally buy really cheap on eBay or something like Military Mart, and just take the particulates out. Yeah, the best filter is in your head, knowing where and when to take water, really. Me and Lily was on a walk today, and there was water piling all off the fields. She goes, "Oh, that'd be nice drinking water." And I had to explain to her about chemicals. How no filter will take chemicals out of water. So if you're at somewhere where they use fertilizer or any sort of, you know, weed killer, bug killer, anything like that, it's going to end up in the water system, and it's going to end up in your system. So if you're halfway up a hill where you know that there's not any agriculture, and you see a little, you know, a little stream or something, then that's the best place to take it. You've not got to really worry about dead animals, but if you're getting it straight from the start, get the new soil you now filled with chemicals. It's £100 though. I'll still wait for that to be proven. I'll still wait for someone to use that for a few years before I try it. It's different to the soy mini though. I'll have to go and check it out. I'm just wondering why we're low on numbers. I know why. Nobby's gone thingy in here. I'm really looking forward to that video actually. Nobby and Bruce, step away from the screens. And Wild Ginger Bruce, they've just been out for a 3-day camp, catch and cook. But yeah, I think they was premiering. I think they've clashed with the times. I think it's they was premiering the video at 8 o'clock. But yeah, I'll have to watch it afterwards. I am quite looking forward to that one. Are there any plans for a joint video with G&Z and some of the other guys? Yeah, we often couple or 3 times a year we try and catch up. This camp we've just got back from at the weekend. Gareth was supposed to be there, and Zoe, Brendan, Yorkshire Wanderer, a few others. Yeah, there's if you look through the backlog of videos, you'll see is we've all got videos out there where we've all been together, linked up. William says just boil it. You can do without chemicals, and if you've got the, you know, if you can even run the water through your t-shirt or a sock, just to get the particulates out and then boil it. But I still won't take it near a farm field. Yeah, Gareth's just saying, yeah, Tom, soon hopefully we've come together on a few times. Great news, guys, my flight from the Ukraine has been booked. Oh, I just realised it, that is. Yeah. Same dude, yeah. There we go. Oh, I just lost the video screen now. There you go. We won't be hearing from him again. Yeah, that was the dude from last week about his Ukrainian girlfriend and all the rest of it that is painful. But less about that. Oh dear, he's gone. Yeah. It'll be someone we know. I'm pretty sure it's someone we know. It was hard work. It was funny for a little bit, but then it just got boring. There's no one on earth that stupid, I know. I do like, oh, I'm getting cramp. Sorry, guys. That'll be from the lactic acid being built up from a bit of exercise. First time I've done any. Anyone in the chat from outside the UK? Where's all the Americans gone? And the Canadians? We used to have a good few, didn't we? Maybe they're watching Nobby. Which I don't mind, because like I say, I think that's going to be a cracking video. When the stream ends, I'm gonna pop over and watch it myself, I reckon. So who's not said hello? Is anyone in the chat that's not said hello? Review yourselves right now. We're a friendly bunch sometimes. Yep, UK and Northern Ireland. Near Birmingham, does that count? Where'd you get out near Birmingham then? Where'd you go camping from near Birmingham? I know Man Stuff TV was from Birmingham or close, and I know he struggled till he got to Lincolnshire. Then he's doing all right for camps. North Wales. Yeah, Isle of Wales. I do love Wales. I went there in the summer. Went there twice in the summer. Loved it that much. I went back 2 weeks later. And then I've got something lined up with some other YouTubers for July next year. So hopefully I'll be back to Wales July. That'll be South Wales though, Southwest Wales. So no one's really said where they're going or what they're doing, who's doing what and where. Who's got any camps lined up in January? Has anybody? In fact, I've got one lined up. I'm going over to Ant, Man Stuff TV again, who I've just been talking about. It's his birthday. So we're having a camp there. Thanks for answering the questions, mate. Signing out for now. No, you're welcome, and thank you for joining us. And I hope you have a good night. Get Link says hello, brother. Is Get Link Dale or no? Do we think Get Link's gonna be Dale? I try and go every other week usually. I can't even pronounce that. Try and go every other week. Yeah, that's a healthy regime of getting out camping. I'm trying to run 2 channels now, so it's going to be a bit harder, but that's what I try and usually do twice a month. But sometimes, like if the weather's good, this time 3 years ago, we got out 11 weekends on the trot. So yeah, that was a good one all the way through winter. I think we got down to about -11. Get Link says, love your videos, brother, with a heart. Oh, nice one. It can't be Dale. I don't think. I will get in some more hot tenting. Glamping now. Yeah, I do want one. I think that's next winter though. I've got lots lined up and lots of expenses, and the house is another one, because obviously I was off sick for ages when I broke my back, and all the rest of it. All of the house is looking a bit tired now, so that's the next job. I have a riddle for you. Oh, here we go. But yeah, I've got my stove and that. I just want one of them. Okay, so I am the first on earth, second in heaven. I appear twice in a week. Now you can see me once a year. I wasn't even hungover today, but that's just made me feel hungover. I am the first on earth, second in heaven. I appear twice a week. Although you can see me once a year. I have no idea. No idea. Someone Google it quick to make us all look intelligent. Anyone else in the chat? Oh, the letter E. Oh, I didn't know it. You got me. You got me. Nice one. Get link. Oh, there's Dale. Hey, Mez. But Mesne. Evening, folks. Hope you all had a good Christmas. Great Christmas and Happy New Year. So well up to now, Mez. Hope yours was too, buddy. He's not going to keep wanting to create accounts and come back, is he? We got the trolls in. We got the trolls in. You got any Christmas goodies, Mez? Or you got any camps planned for the next month or so? Busy but enjoyable. I am, but what have I missed? Said a lot of man. Not much. We've just been talking about New Year's resolutions, any camps planned, and any goodies we've got for Christmas. That's all we've really been talking about. Let us know your answers to any of them. Nothing anything set in stone for the current camps. We're going to hit it hard this year. I think that's what we're all saying. I think a lot of us have not got out as much as we wanted for various reasons. I don't think the weather's helped. Like, the weather a lot of the time won't stop me unless it's just set for hard rain, and we've had a lot of that for. They've had a lot of that just lately, haven't we? So, driving down to Leicester on Monday, and all the way from like where I live in Lincolnshire, all the way down to Leicester, the fields either side of the A46 and A15 and all the way down there, they're all sodden. They look like lakes. Saving my Christmas money for a hot tent and stove. I don't think I've heard of anyone giving YouTubers stoves, but get in touch with One Tigress. They've been giving a few of the hot tents out. Maybe they'll give you one to review on the channel, mate. You can get good stoves. What's mine? Mine's what is it? I think, yeah, it's Alpaca. I don't reckon much to the Frontier. I think they're a bit flimsy. So I got the Alpaca, and I think I paid about 130 for that and the the silicon attachment. And it was one of the only ones that had the ember diffuser on the top. Some of the stoves don't come with that, which means your ember can, it's got a higher chance of coming back on your tent. So I liked it with the diffuser. It seemed a good price. Hope it's going to be a good summer this year. Me too, B. As soon as the summer hole's finished, the weather has been poo. Yeah. Well, we actually got a week less of it than most people as well, because we went over to North Wales, and while everyone was basking in like 30 degrees sun, it was just raining on raining on me and Lily for about a week. And ask Brendan, because he had to open shift camp. No, mate, not reviewing anymore, only camping and bushbox cooking videos. Got you, brother, got you. Where are you from? Says Andy. I'm from North Lincolnshire. I'm from near Scunthorpe. Probably one of the worst towns in the UK. It's getting terrible up here at the minute. It's terrible. All of the selling sites, where you look for like people selling secondhand stuff or whatever, it's just every single day it's just like stabbings and burglaries and stolen cars and shit. I don't actually live in Scunny. I actually live on the about 10 miles away. It's close enough. That's close enough for me. I'm actually in a small village, so it's not too bad. The Midlands. I was born in Leicester though. Born in Leicester till I was about 14. Then moved up here because I was a little shit. Is there a reason why you're not reviewing anymore, Dan? Or that's just the way you want your direction of your channel to go? Oh, I've got dry mouth already. Dry mouth. Everyone's gone silent on me. I've got 14 watchers and everyone's gone silent. What's going on? 13 watchers. Yeah. For me personally, I think how the year, or how I want the year to pan out, is I at least want one camping video on the channel every one camping video channel every month, maybe with a van tour video, and then work on the other channel for the pranks and all the other stuff. But definitely go on tour. Definitely document my holiday. I think there's like 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 group meets already in the pipeline, so that should be all right. How long are you going teetotal for then? Is it for everything or just a few months? Just basically while I'm trying to get fit, really. I think if I try and get fit and get down to the sort of body size, and I don't think it's a weight thing. When I'm really comfortable with my fitness and the body, then I can think about controlling it. So hopefully by August I would have reached my target of where I want to be, which is when my holiday is. You know, be nice to walk around a beach and not look like a great big whale, wouldn't it? Should have put it in the Sports Direct mug. Would have had to wash the coffee out first. That would have been a bit. I think I've got apple squash in there. Just want to spend more time out camping. Can't be bothered with all the messing around review. Respect that. I respect that. If you get really skinny, you will have to rename the Big Kev channel. I don't want to get really skinny. It's hard to say. I don't think I'd ever even look skinny. But I want to be. Well, the main thing is health. I want to be a lot healthier than I am at the minute. I want to be able to run up the stairs without puffing and panting. I want to, I kind of think about getting up in these mountains and that when I can't even get up the stairs. Well, I can't get up the stairs, but you know what I mean. I huff and puff. Also, with all the camera upgrades and that, I've got obviously I've got lav mics and stuff like that, and when I'm walking or something, I'm talking into this mic, all you can hear is oh yeah, it's some weird breathing going on. But to be fair, I've seen like really fit younger people doing the same, when the mics are that close, or if they've got like a GoPro on the head or something and they're walking, it's there's some noises going on with the breathing and I don't like it. Mountains suck. I know, but they offer some great photos, don't they? Great footage on YouTube, getting up in the mountains. What happened? We jumped from like 16 down to 9 then. Everyone had a mass leave. Did I say something wrong? Didn't know you were that close, Owen. Scary sight, slender Kev in the woods. Should have called it Big Kev for another reason. Yeah, tall. Let's just say that. Big Hung Kev. Nice. Oh, Woods of Wisdom Bushcraft. Good evening to you. Just seeing your comment there to go back. I'm saying Kev sounds like I'm having a heart attack with the lav mic. It's bad, isn't it? It's bad. You imagine I've got a bit of more cake on me than you, and it's yeah, I don't like it. But not just that. It's just you know, help me bloody live longer, won't it? Took Lily out with me today. She enjoyed our little walk around. She said she's coming out with me every day until she goes back to school. And then she said, "Will you take me after school?" So I can't. It'll still be dark, but as the lighter nights roll in, will be something we can do. Christmas has been kind, but not to my scales. I got some brand new ones before Christmas. I've actually lost £7 over Christmas. I don't know how. But I got some brand new scales, weighed myself, and then weighed myself today as part of the, like, from now, every week on a Wednesday, I'll put in my results into my charts and stuff, and yeah, I lost £7. It's pretty cool. You think you found them? We went out for a night walk this evening, doing it after tea every night. Took torches. Little steps, Kev. Yeah, like I say, I have put a lot of pressure on myself with, you know, going teetotal, healthy eating, and healthier lifestyle, which, you know, means exercise. It's a lot to put on myself, but, you know, I've got like peer pressure where I can post my progress into certain groups and stuff, and it's just like I work well under peer pressure. If I was just doing it by myself, I'd probably get to about two weeks in and we think, oh, stuff it, let's have a chippy, or, you know, let's get a takeaway and something like that. But no, I've been doing good up to now. Well, first day obviously, but like I say, I've not absolutely thrashed it over Christmas. Nah, Meg likes. What's that in response to? Went out for, oh yeah, took the torches. Yeah, won't do anyone on the arm if they'll just go out and do a bit more. One of my biggest things though, and I was talking to Gareth about it the other week, is that when I went out for a walk, must have been about a month ago, fairly good, and probably 6 miles, and my clothes were soaked, even down my butt crack. The sweat leached out and leached into my trousers, and my t-shirt, yeah, I just had a normal t-shirt on, that was drenched. Now if I was up in the mountains and there was snow or anything around, that would have been, if I never had a spare, that would have been dangerous. My core would have been freezing. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to get fit, lose a bit of podge before I can get in the mountains, just for that reason alone. I know I probably need a better wicking layer and all that than a cotton t-shirt, but my butt crack, that's why we love this channel. Just tell it how it is around here, kid. You get told stuff you might not even want to know. Yeah, it's true though. That's what it is. Absolutely drenched me clothes. I should have ringed it out in like a jackass stunt, shouldn't I? Ringed it out into a cup and down the hatch. Be a bit salty. Okay. That's the other thing as well. The other resolution is getting rid of some of that salt. As long as we don't start seeing a butt crack going, I don't think you can watch my channel and not see butt crack. I am very conscious of that in my videos, especially when others are recording. my arse is not facing any YouTuber, because yeah, it's a big old butt. Zoe tells me off for often. All right, mate, it's Dave from Insta. I know the feeling. Yeah, I'm not aiming. I don't want to be losing subscribers by aiming that thing at people. Kev, thanks for the chat. All the best. Happy New Year to you. Are you off? Enjoy the rest of your evening. What's left of it? What is it? 9 o'clock. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, and thanks for joining us, bud. Showing my book. I'm not watching your book. Well, I'm at the sort of shape that belts don't even work. Do you know what I mean? Normal person will pull the trousers up high and then tighten the belt up, and then the trousers won't fall down beyond the waist. But mine's got no chance of doing that. There's too much gut there for to counteract the belt. So I have a stretchy belt from Primani. It says I've done the braces thing, but they're dangerous. They kept there was always just firing off and like clipping me on the ear or something. And you know, when you get hit on the ear when it's like really cold out, it really hurts, and all you really want to do is scream and shout and swear. I did do the braces thing. To be fair, just lately I've been taking the joggers, been taking my old joggers in. Go on a Jew's ear diet. Nah, I can't. Don't think I could put one of them in my mouth. Plus, they have no nutritional value anyway. They're just sustenance. But we were just talking about you, Nobby. I know you've just been doing a premiere of your new video. I'll just give it a bit of a mention. It's something that I'm going to go and watch after the chat, I reckon. Looks to be a good video. What's the Western Bushcraft? Yeah, I feel your pain. Can't really get away with wifey shrinking kit in the wash anymore. And there's Bruce as well. Hi, Bruce. No, we just said the video was premiering, and I was like looking forward to watching it. It's just clashed with the both starting at 8 o'clock. The chat and the premiere. Just watched Brucey, cracking vid. I only know, I'm only going off what I've seen on the photographs, but yeah, it looked good. No need to apologise, dude. Like I say, I'm looking forward to it. I wish there was a way I could sort of play it in the background, but I'm obviously streaming off my phone and looking at the chat on the computer. If I had better internet and a better computer, I would have just streamed it in the background. But I put OBS on my computer, and the computer just goes, nope, no thanks. Wants to run at 2500 bit, and mine tries to run at about 200. It clashed with Doctor Who too. I was well pissed off. Peed off. No, he did the right thing and said peed off, and I had to go and swear, didn't I? Fenny Effect watching a seasoned outdoorsman slowly die inside. Now I am intrigued. It looked like it wasn't from starvation, was it? It looked like he was eating all right, or was it just being around you? Why was he dying inside? He was bloody hungry. I'm tired. Yeah, it's amazing how tired you can get when you're not getting all the calories that you need. We need to seriously clear some space off our PC. and onto external drives. Bloody video files. Yeah. The worst thing is I've got a really good one. I had a really good Seagate 2 terabyte and I've lost it. I cannot find it anywhere. I think I lent it to someone, because it had loads of videos on, like movies. A bit from column A, a bit from column B. Whereabouts did you go to do it? Did Bruce travel down there, or did you jump on a ferry and come over? We've also been talking about any presents we've got for Christmas, and any sort of direction the channels are going, or anything lined up for you guys? Anything in the pipeline? Are you making it up to Ants, Bruce, this month? I was going to say next month, but it's this month now, isn't it? Are you making it up there? I should be there. Should be there for that one if you're about, bud. You did a vid. That's a start. Well, most of us in the chat have all been saying that we want to be doing a bit more walking and lots more camping, but I know you might not film it all, but I know you're all out, and I know that Nobby's out a good bit. But for some reason, a lot of us have just not got out to it. Can't get to it. Way too busy. Yeah, we understand that, bud. What about you doing in your? What about you doing? That was terrible English, wasn't it? Anything coming up with your personal development? Have you got any more training courses or anything you want to achieve? You're going to be making the channel a lot more homoerotic. Nice. Need to get out for some mountain time, get lots of wood hikes. It's all the bloody rain and flooding in these mids. Stopped a lot of folk over the last 3 months, being diabolical. Winter mountain leader. Yeah, I already got that, Gareth. East Midlands. Need to get more winter mountain days. It takes a lot. It takes a lot for people to go and camp on the mountains or get up in the mountains in the winter. You just know that you're going to be spending a lot of time just inside your tent. It's rough. Most of the time, you'll get really tiny, small, lightweight tents, and then you have to sit in there for hours upon hours. It's not good. It's not good for the mind. Volunteered to go with you. 20 quality mountain days in the winter, then you can do the training. Nobby says Bruce can't go out in the sun. I'm trying to get out camping somewhere, but I don't live anywhere near a forest, etc. Need to go hunting for a place of time. I'd love to try the mountains. Doesn't have to be woods or the forest. The mountains take a little bit more skill, but I don't know if you're near the coast. The coast is always good, and if it's if the weather isn't too harsh. I like the coast. I obviously enjoy it more through the summer, especially when I take a little lady with me, because kids always just can spend hours just playing in the sand, can't they? Then another 20 quality days, and I can do the 5-day exam. or even if you're just trying to get out camping, there's no wrong with sites. You know, just to get used to it and get acclimatized and get a feel for it. I know in the Lake District, possibly even the Peak District, there's some nice camps. You know, the like a stunning environment, but yeah, you've got the ease of a site. Don't know if you're from the UK though, David. Are you from the UK or not? Navigation in snow is a challenge. Yeah, I seen Gareth's and Zoe's video in that one. Best to get out on a walk and scout some spots, or on Google Earth. I tend to use Google Earth a lot. Doing as many different types of camps as possible this year. If the weather is bad, I camp in the woods at the back of the pub. I know in Wales. Or is that just getting drunk and just falling over? Is it camping or is it just sleeping where you fall? Many different types. So how many would we class then? How many types would we say? Like campsites, woodland, beach, hills. Can we get a list in the chat? A bit of both from there. Fair play to you. Snow is very disorientating, especially when it's blizzards and the paths are gone. Smack back in the middle of the UK, snow near the coast. There's an area I'm going to check out. That's near. I want to go somewhere where I can have a fire. It's Dave. Yeah. I don't know. I like a fire when I'm camping, no doubt about it. But it used to be nearly the be all and end all for me. But then it does limit you. But I don't know. Even you've got to have, if you're back in the Midlands, you've got to have riverside camping, especially in the nice weather. That's nice. You know, you can just dive in and have a bit of a swim and stuff like that. Urban camping, yeah, that's not something I've really done, but it might be something that does happen, but it'd probably be more on the other channel, to be fair. I've had lots of urban camps like that. River, yeah, Owen said it there, look. Bivvy, hammock, improvised shelter, beach. We could maybe do it as a challenge, couldn't we? Get them all listed down, and between the group or all of our channels, to see how many of them we can actually tick off. That'd be a cool little thing for 2020, wouldn't it? Beach with a campfire. I said the same to Bruce. Brendan. Yeah, it'd be funny. We should get a list. We should get a list and just see how many we can just get off of it. Bivvy, hammock, urban. See if I can get camping in a police station on my other channel. That'll be a fun one. Ah, David. Now I know where you are. Sorry about that, David. Oh, you've put your name back to front, haven't you, David Johnson? Well, I know who you are now. Yeah. Yeah, well, like I say, we're getting a little team together now on the other channel. There's a few of us. There's a few of us. I'm not sure if you're about to make them all, but we should have a mega beach camp this year. Well, funny enough, B, I was thinking about it for my birthday. Same place it was for my last birthday, but having a biggie. I was going to invite the boys up like Disco Boy and that, see if we'll put some music and stuff on. But I'm going to have to find a new place because now there's been some coastal erosion and it's not really accessed. Canoe camp, yeah, that's another good one, Bruce. Bibby, urban, shorts and t-shirt. Couldn't do that at Anne's place. I got battered last time. 5-item camp, I've just done that recently. £10 Poundland. Hammock, yeah. Cave, yeah. Beach, mountain. Yeah, it sounds good. You're coming up with all these camps though, and then you won't have time to join us. But it would be good, especially if we can get it trending between the YouTubers that's in here, the English Woodsman, Nobby, Gareth and Zoe. It'd be good. Talking about YouTubers, I had the strangest dream last night that I was in TA Outdoors house with Carlisle 195. Don't know how, don't know why. I've not spoke to John for a while. I've never spoke to TA. I don't even think I'm subbed to his channel. But yeah, I had a dream I was in his house. It was crazy. I think even not the Dudesons, I think even Duke Squad was there. That was the craziest thing. You can do it all in Wales, cooking, camping, canoeing. You remember now? Yeah, I do, but sorry about that. There's a lake nearby. I'm debating on trying. That's away from any residential. Debating a fire and camp there. Yeah, just go late. Just go a bit later on. When all the dog walkers or whatever have gone, and then you can have your little fire. I had a weird dream about you, but I'd rather not talk about it on here. You've got a thing for me. Can't say I can blame you. You're only human. You can do it all in Wales. Do it all in Scotland as well. A lot easier to camp up there. Do it all for free and tons of free food. Where you can catch the fish. Yeah, with some of it. I might do it for the groups or combine the YouTube channels. Just get a list together and see who can knock off the most. Blood images put you off. Yeah, it was bad enough in Lake District. That was north enough in 1 August when there was sucking the juice out my eyeballs. We had a load of ticks in Wales. When we was in the Lake District, Ben, Yorkshire Wanderer, he got home and he think he had 3 on his chest, and he was like, Kev, check Lily quick. Check Lily. We had nothing. He had, I think everyone slept in the hammock though, and he was the only one that slept on the floor, and he was the only one that had ticks on him. So whether you can say, how many was there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 6 blokes, or 6 people, because Lily was there, all was in hammocks, and we never had ticks, and the only person that slept on the floor got them. And that's might have something to do with it. I'm not sure. Yeah, going back to finding anywhere new. If you're unsure, just go late, Dave. Just go late and go late, leave early. I had one in my groin area, but it was dead. Poured off around 20. It was when we realised. Well, I can't remember you saying about that, bud. But that's a bit nasty. I don't want to be pulling 20 of them off me. I bet it was Zoe. Just any excuse to get naked, I bet. I don't even, you know what, of all this camping and all these places I've been all up and down the UK, Scotland, Wales, I've never even seen one on me. Came back from the lakes with 17 of them. Jesus. That's crazy. Crazy. I didn't like saying Kez got any Lyme symptoms, but been fine. Is it just we're learning more about it, or is it they are becoming a bit more widespread? I don't know. Because even in the woods next door to mine, like it joins onto it, there's no boundary I wrote, and someone found a deer in there, and it was full of them, and I've never even seen them in the woods. Like I say, we used to go there. We must have done 200 or 300 camps in that wood. Lots more deer around, perhaps. Maybe people more aware. Think a bit of both. I can imagine as well, unless you might just imagine just a dog walker who got picked off you up. You probably won't think to check yourselves, and it'd be hard for the doctors to diagnose it, I bet. But now it's probably becoming a bit more aware. I suppose with the internet, nearly everything, isn't it? Yeah, I think the same. Lyme's is spreading through ticks, and tick population exploded. Yeah, you never know with like the global warming thing. It might be easier for them to thrive due to warm winters. That's exactly what I was just saying. Yeah, it might be easier for them to thrive now. Still have the tick saved that it pulled off. Think of when it warms up, either that or find a farm over some forest land I could use. Maybe build something more permanent. You have a few spots on Google Maps. Saved it for a case of testing. Yeah, fair point. So, right, campers. I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go over and watch Bruce and Nobby. Gillian's just done it again, just as I'm leaving. I'm just about to go. We've got 12 watching and only 8 thumbs up, so I really love it if you haven't already. Just pop over and give us a thumbs up. It does out the algorithms and all that sort of business. Happy New Year to you and to you, Gillian. Hope you've had a splendid Christmas, and hope you have a terrific New Year. Take it easy, mate. Talk soon, yeah. And you, bud. Yeah, a bit late. I hate just signing off on people just walking on. Thanks, Kev. Good chat. Thanks for putting it on. Sent you the filter link of Facebook. I'll catch that in a minute. Nice chat. Happy New Year. Safe on bushcraft and camping. Happy New Year. Thanks, though. To Zoe. Right, let's end it then. Have a good one, folks, and you should catch you same time, 8 o'clock next week.